అందరికీ నమస్కారం అండి. ఈరోజు నా గెస్ట్ ఎవరు అని అంటే ఐ థింక్ మీ అందరికీ కూడా ఒక గ్రేట్ యాక్టర్గా మాత్రమే తెలుసు. ప్రతాప్ పోతన్ గారు ఈజ్ విత్ మీ రైట్ నౌ. ఆయన డైరెక్టర్, రైటర్ అండ్ ప్రొడ్యూసర్ కూడా. సో ఆయన గురించిన పూర్తి వివరాలని ఆయన అడిగి తెలుసుకున్నాం. సార్ నమస్కారం అండి.
నమస్కారం అండి.
అసలు నేను మిమ్మల్ని ఇలా కలుస్తానని ఎప్పుడూ అనుకోలేదు. ఐఎమ్ రియలీ సో హ్యాపీ టు సీ యూ హియర్ సార్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ. సేమ్ థింగ్.
కానీ మీరు తెలుగు సినిమాలు కొన్ని చేశారు కదా, మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది మూవీస్లో మీరు మేబీ మీ అపీరెన్స్ ఎలా చాలా టిపికల్ అపీరెన్స్ సార్. మీ స్పెక్స్ కానీ మీ కళ్ళు కానీ ద వే యూ డెలివర్ ద డైలాగ్, ఓ మై గాడ్ రియలీ. సో ఇన్నేళ్ల నా కెరియర్లో నేను ఎప్పుడు మిమ్మల్ని ఇంటర్వ్యూ చేస్తారని నేను ఎప్పుడు అనుకోలేదు. ఐఎమ్ రియలీ సో హ్యాపీ టు మీట్ యూ లైక్ దిస్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. ఏంటి సార్, చాలా రోజుల తర్వాత ఏ సినిమా షూటింగ్కి వచ్చారు హైదరాబాద్కి ఏంటి?
ఐ మీన్ ఆఫ్టర్ లాంగ్ టైమ్, ఆఫ్టర్ ది పాండమిక్, after that we never did very many films after that, and I was working on my scripts for my direction ventures because I haven't directed in a long time, so I'm a bit lazy, so I have to buck up at that. So when this movie came, he wanted me, and when a person wants me,
Sir, we want you in this movie.
Yeah, that's why I agreed and I said, okay, fine. And he was very sincere in his approach. So I said, okay, no problem.
సో అయితే గ్రే మూవీకి మళ్ళీ ఆఫ్టర్ లాంగ్ టైం ఎన్నాళ్ళ తర్వాత వచ్చారు హైదరాబాద్కి?
Oh, maybe pandemic mundi now I came here.
Okay.
But after pandemic I haven't come. I came here once or twice before that.
చాలా తెలుగు సినిమాలు చేశారు కదా, తెలుగు ఎందుకు కొంచెం కూడా నేర్చుకోలేదు మీరు?
No, the gaps.
అచ్చా.
Gaps. And even my Malayalam and my Tamil, I have to study very hard. Because నేను Lawrence School, Lovedale, Ooty, 5 years old. 5 years
కి మిమ్మల్ని బోర్డింగ్ స్కూల్లో వేసేసారు. ఎందుకు?
It was very, very, very shocking experience because 5 years old, you don't send my...
Exactly, sir.
Like an orphanage.
Exactly.
And you learn only the English method, because everyone speaks English there. You forget your own mother tongue.
Yes.
It's a cruel thing,
Yes, sir. True. సార్ ఎందుకు మిమ్మల్ని 5 yearsకి ఎందుకు వేసేసారు బోర్డింగ్ స్కూల్లో ఊటీలో అంటే ఏం చెప్తారు యాక్చువల్లీ?
I don't know. My father, I don't know. I was born 12 years after my brother.
Oh.
And they had 2 sisters. I have 2 sisters and 2 brothers. At 11 years, I don't know why they wanted to have me. I was an accident. So, I guess they wanted to keep me as an orphan. They sent me there. My father had dreams of me becoming, after pre-independence then, 52 I was born.
Okay.
After pre-independence, people, they tend to, have, there's a assistant called Nehru here. Her father was called Nehru and she's called Nehru also. So people wanted to make their children study in a English public school and go to Oxford and all that. That never worked out with me. I passed my school, Lawrence, then I joined Madras Christian College for my economics. After that I worked in Bombay for some time in advertising, and then I came back home to Trivandrum. Then I left for Madras again because I could not stay in Kerala. I mean, I was not used to it.
సో మీకు 15 years ఉన్నప్పుడు మీ నాన్నగారు చనిపోయారని చెప్పాను విన్నాను. Is it, sir?
Heart attack, passed away. And I was in school, so it was I couldn't understand what death was. Got used to it.
కానీ అంత 5 years అప్పుడు మీరు బోర్డింగ్ స్కూల్కి వెళ్ళిపోతే ఐ థింక్ యూ మిస్ యువర్ ఫ్యామిలీ ఆర్ యూ మిస్ యువర్ మదర్ టంగ్ వాట్
miss
ఎవర్
everything, yeah.
ఈజ్ ఇట్ అడ్వైజబుల్ సార్ యాజ్ అ పేరెంట్ యూ టెల్ మీ దట్
No, as a parent, I would never send my child to, when he's 5 years old, to a school. That is cruelty. They don't want the responsibility. So they send you to a school, and it's a very pathetic thing to do. And it affects you, you know.
Yeah.
Because you don't have the same affection to your parents as you have to your friends, and they matter much more, you know. And you know, English Matladi, when I come down to Trivandrum, I'll be, you know, no one has got my education in my family. So I was a stranger, you know.
Oh.
Always a stranger.
సో మీరు చిన్నప్పుడు యాక్చువల్లీ మీరు యాక్టర్ అవుదామని అనుకున్నారా?
My brother was in the film industry, but he told me when I wanted to act, he said, who will see your face, you know. I won't spend money on your face. This is the kind of slap he gave me. And he was never, ever promoting me at all. Bharathan saw me and cast me.
Okay.
In Aravam and Tagara, both became super hit.
Yes,
I mean,
sir. Yes,
Tagara
sir.
became super hit. And then
Milestones,
Balu Mahendra
actually.
cast me. Balu Mahendra cast me.
Yeah.
Mahendran cast me. Balachander cast me. It was a slap on my brother's face, you know. All he could do was, you know, just give. He and his children have really ruined my life.
ఓ ఓకే సార్ ఇప్పుడు ఎంత మీ ఏజ్?
Why should I tell? I'm 52. I'm 69 years old, actually.
నో నేను
I'll be 70 next year, February 15th.
అచ్చా ఓకే. నేను ఎందుకు అడుగుతున్నానంటే ఇంత లాంగ్ జర్నీలో వాట్ యు హ్యావ్ లెర్న్డ్ అంటే ఏం చెప్తారు?
I've learned never to get angry. Never, in cinema you keep your mouth shut, it's better. But I keep opening my mouth. That is my problem, you know. I am very frank. Whatever I feel on my thing, I say. But now I realize it's not worth it, you know. I've also learned that in the long haul you have got to be there. There will be ups and downs and everything in cinema. But if you're there and if you love cinema, you will always have that everlasting, you know, we have breakups and you come back, you know, it's a love story, you know, with cinema.
Yeah.
If you love cinema, then you're hooked to cinema. That anyone who gets into cinema will never leave cinema. That's why you have a number of people coming into cinema. But I never thought I would be an actor. I thought, okay, I'll do a couple of roles and do it. But I never took myself seriously as an actor. I don't know, though I got 2 Filmfare Awards and a State Award, and you know, I never took myself seriously. I never, you know, loved myself enough to say that I'm going to become a singing, dancing, I'm going to be a hero. That never struck my mind. I don't know. I should have struck my mind. I would have done much better, but it's okay. I like the way I went, and I'm okay.
మీ ఫస్ట్ మ్యారేజ్ మీ పేరెంట్స్ని ఒప్పించి చేసుకున్నారా విత్ రాధిక గారు?
No, my mother was alive. No, yeah, they would agree to whatever I say. My first marriage was Radhika. She was a very nice person. It was only my, in the sense that I was not mature enough to see what relationships are and things like that. And for me, I'm a loner. I like being alone, you know. As you say in you call me an El Sole Lobo, the lone wolf. I like to be, you know, I like being alone. I don't like being disturbed. I like sitting at home alone. You know, I'm not lonely.
Yes, sir.
I like to be alone, you know,
Yes.
because I can read, I can see a movie, I can write, you know. I can do anything I want to at my time. But if I'm married, then you know, I'm a total failure as a husband. I'm not husband material at all.
What you are saying, sir?
No, husband means you have to be, you know, you have to have responsibilities and things like that. I'm not that kind of person.
మేబీ సార్ మీరు ఆలోచించారు ఎప్పుడైనా? డిడ్ యూ థింక్ ఎవో ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ విత్ యువర్ ఫ్యామిలీ, సో మేబీ you would have, you may think some other way also, maybe as I...
Who knows? You can't guess, you never know. Things happen. It's all chance. Everything happens by chance.
Yeah.
Everything. You meet someone, nothing happens, You sit at home, something happens. Whoever expected him to come and call me for this movie, neither was, I didn't think of it. But it happens. So the universe plays out its cards.
ఇప్పుడు ప్రెసెంట్ ఎక్కడ ఉంటున్నారు
I stay in Chennai.
చెన్నై.
Chennai is my home.
Okay.
I love Chennai. I lived in Tamil Nadu all my life. Now 5 years Ooty, then my college. I did my work there. I'm more used to my place.
Okay.
Chennai.
ఇప్పుడు కూడా you're alone now?
Yeah, I like to be alone. I've got a daughter.
Yes.
My wife and me are separated because I should not got married the second time. I made a mistake. But I've got a good daughter. She's a very talented girl. She sings, she writes, she's very talented. And I'm happy. I keep in touch, but we don't disturb each other. So it's okay, it's cool. Like
Okay.
this, it's perfect.
కానీ సరే రాధిక గారిని మ్యారేజ్ చేసుకున్నప్పుడు యూ హ్యావ్ రియలైజ్ దట్ యు ఆర్ నాట్ ఏ హస్బెండ్ మెటీరియల్ ఎట్ ఆల్. సో బట్ అగైన్ యూ మ్యారీడ్ సమ్ అదర్ లేడీ, ఐ థింక్.
No, that happened. It was my best friend died.
Okay.
And when my best friend died, he was a mentor. He was a person I looked up to, whom I could do anything and I know that he'll be there because he's a good friend of mine.
ఓకే.
When he died, I was totally lost. And someone said, you better get married, otherwise you go. So just to please people,
ఓకే.
I got married. They arranged the marriage, my friends. I should have never got, that was a wrong time because 2 months after he died, I got married. I should have never done that. I made a mistake.
Yeah.
And then you learn. Mistakes are good because you make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. And once you learn from a mistake, it's good.
So you have learned.
Yeah, I've learned to be alone now. I said, this is not for me, boy.
Just you tell me, sir, what is your opinion about marriage?
See, for some people it works out. But I feel that it's a lot of adjustment,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not talking about the woman who's just cooking and the husband. If it is an equal marriage, then there's a lot of give and take, Then the chemistry must be perfect, I've seen a lot of successful marriages. I mean, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of successes. But for me, it's personally not my kind of scene.
Yeah. మీరు ఆకలి రాజ్యంలో చాలా మంచి క్యారెక్టర్ చేశారు విత్ కమల్ హాసన్ గారు అండ్ డైరెక్టర్ గారితో. ఎలా అనిపించింది మీకు?
యాక్చువల్లీ నేను తగర చేసిన కథలో Balachander called me.
Okay.
He saw Ariyada Kolangal and Tagara. And he called me and he said, Prathap, I want you in a Telugu and Tamil movie. I said, sir, I don't know either language, Okay. He said, don't worry, I will. And he wrote that character for me because he knew that I could do that character. And it just worked out. Though in retrospect, I feel that, I could have done it so much better, I was new at that time.
ఓకే. కమల్ హాసన్ గారితో మీరు ఒక మూవీ డైరెక్షన్ చేశారా?
I've done 2 pictures. One he did a guest role, Daisy, in Malayalam, and the other Vetrira, which was a super duper hit.
ఓకే.
Which is a cult film in Tamil Nadu.
నేను మీకు తెలుగు నేర్పిస్తాను, మీరు నాకు తమిళ్ అండ్ మలయాళం మీరు నాకు నేర్పించండి. బెస్ట్. వాట్ డు యు సే?
What? What did you say?
So you didn't understand what I'm saying. Okay.
There used to be, he used to come and, in Balachander's picture, he used to come first to the Tamil dialogue and the second with the Telugu dialogue. And the Telugu dialogue I'd be listening to him, so Nagi sir would irritla na puna putti madri irukada. Look at that, he's totally stunned by the whole thing, But on the whole, it's been, it's great learning a language,
Yes, sir.
And this time I decided to learn because Telugu is a very sweet language.
Yes, sir.
It's very nice on the ears.
So, మలయాళం మాట్లాడతారా?
I can speak Malayalam.
Okay.
I can speak Tamil also.
Okay.
Because I live in Tamil Nadu, it's very...
True.
If I lived in Hyderabad, then it would have been easy. Telugu would have come very easily for me.
That's true. మరో చరిత్రలో మీరు యాక్ట్ చేశారు. మరో
The remake.
haha.
But you should never remake a classic, you know.
That's true.
Never try to improve on a classic, because once it becomes a classic, you cannot because make it again. But it was fun doing that, because Ravi Yadav was the director.
Yes, sir.
He's a very nice guy, and it was a treat working with him.
మీరు ఓన్లీ డైరెక్షన్ ఓన్లీ మలయాళం అండ్ తమిళ్లోనే చేస్తున్నారా?
I did one Telugu
film
didn't
ఆల్సో.
do well.
నాగార్జున గారి మూవీ
Chaitanya.
చైతన్య. యా.
At the end I screwed up, you know. It
And
was
what I'm saying, at present, I know Chaitanya, you did it, I know that. But present, only you're doing in Malayalam and Tamil?
Yeah. But probably now, when I'm starting again, I've got about 2-3 projects, so I'll probably do one in Telugu also. Because it's a lovely place to be. In cinema, they look after you very well,
Yes, sir.
and they're very nice people.
అప్పట్లో చైతన్య మూవీకి చాలా లాస్ అయిందా సార్?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't do well. It was a strange concept. It was a rally and things like that. You know, it was something that was not, people were not used to it. But it had beautiful songs. Ilayaraja always gives me beautiful songs.
That's true.
I don't know. I should have worked on the climax, but the climax I spoiled.
So we can expect in Telugu from your side
you
now.
bet. If I'm alive, I'm going to do a lot of pictures now. You know.
ఏ జోనర్లో ఉండే అవకాశం ఉంది?
You know, the genre which I haven't really done, which I am an expert in, is humor.
Okay.
I am very good at humor, you know.
Is it?
Yeah. I've got a sense of humor that I can make anyone laugh, you know.
Okay.
I have never tried that in the true sense of the word, you know. I want to make a picture where you laugh in the beginning and come out laughing and say, enough. That is my ambition. And thrillers are very simple for me. I have done many thrillers, it has worked for me.
ఎప్పుడు వస్తుంది?
Maybe next year, year after next, you know, it depends. It depends on how it. We can never say anything. Nothing is decided by us. We think we are doing things with this. It doesn't happen that way. When a movie finds you, it comes to you.
Yeah.
And then you do it. You know.
That's true.
You cannot choose, I'm going to do this. It doesn't work out that way. Somehow or the other, everything must click, you know, like a gear, tack, and then it works. And I've been lazy. I must get rid of my laziness, you know.
I don't think so, sir. You're
No.
not at all lazy.
I love, you know, less stress, you know.
Yeah.
When you're stress-free, it's a beautiful, because you think well, you can. But in cinema, there's a lot of stress.
Yeah.
When you're taking on directing a movie, that's why I like acting. You know, no responsibility, nothing. Come there, they pay you well, they put you up well, they give you good clothes, they give you a dialogue. It's a very simple thing. I love acting because of that. Direction is a different game altogether.
Yeah. It is a very big responsibility, actually.
That's a solid responsibility.
Yeah.
And you will be all the time, more than the decisions, creative decisions, you'll be making hundreds of other decisions.
Yes.
Oh, this costume hasn't arrived, what do I do? This actor is late, you know, the lunch hasn't come, sir, you keep, you know, these are problems that happen on a set.
Yes.
So, one has to, you know, be really aware of that. The creative is already done.
Yeah.
When I go to a film, it's all done. I mean, the storyboards, everything is done. So, going there is just executing it.
That's true. So, generally, what is your routine every day?
Every day, normally I go to sleep very early. Then in the morning, I wake up at about 4 o'clock, then I do my yoga and, you know, walking and things like that. And meditation and things like that. Then I write for some time. Then I watch movies, and now with Netflix and Prime and everything, you know, you don't have to go to a video library and choose. You just keep watching. I've seen so many films, my eyes are nearly going.
Yeah. Okay. Sir, recently I saw a news about a few actually. From deathbed nunchi meer vacharu, your health was so sick and chepparu.
Yeah, I was.
What happened, sir?
No, it was all the timings went wrong. You know, I was working through, and I suddenly, after a long time, I did Malayalam, and then suddenly, in 1 year, there were about 20, 30 films I kept on doing. You know.
Oh.
Because suddenly
Must be tired, I think.
Yeah, it became very exciting for me because old days, to get a journalist to talk to you, you had to come and beg a journalist, and then only you will get some kind of coverage.
Yes.
Now with social media, with all this around, cinema has changed. It's become very glad. I got carried away, you know. I mean, what the hell? I thought I was a great guy. But cinema always brings you down, you know. And I got ill because I got sleep apnea and things like that.
Oh.
And all things were going wrong. Then it was okay. I was on, and now I'm perfectly okay. If you had seen me about, say, when the pandemic started, when we were on the lockdown,
Yes, sir.
for 1 year I ate so much, I put on so much weight.
Oh.
Whew, I was massive.
You have reduced a lot.
I have
think,
reduced.
sir. So how come, sir? What you did?
No, what you do is, I do intermittent fasting. That was only 2 meals a day, and you leave gaps, you know.
Okay.
Leave a 15-hour gap between meals. And then I went to a beautiful place called Prakriti Shakti in Kerala.
Okay.
It's a beautiful place. It's a naturopathy place, but it's not like Jindal. None of the food is cooked.
Oh, it's absolutely
But
raw.
it's beautifully done, presented, you know.
Okay.
It's almost like a gourmet presentation. You can eat how much you want, but it's no cooking, you know. It'll be blended and things like that. It will be done. And it looks great. And I was there for 10 days, and that changed my system completely, you know. Made me.
Okay. మీరు పెయింటింగ్ కూడా వేస్తూ ఉంటారా?
No, I stopped it. In college I used to do, in school I used to do. But then I lost
Interest on it.
Yeah, because we became wild, you know. After being in Lawrence School, it's like a concentration camp, you know. In your dormitories, you line up for food, you line up. When you come out, you experience a kind of freedom. That you misuse that freedom, you know. You go, I'm an excessive man, you know. Now I'm a little more mature. But that time I would try anything.
Okay. You did BA Economics, right,
Yeah.
sir?
It has no relation to what I'm doing. I made a mistake. I should have done philosophy, I should have done English, which I was very good at. I don't know why I chose economics. Made a mistake. And that time, there were only so many jobs you could apply to, and whatever you know, nothing else was there. If you did, people did economics and it had no sense. Our educational system has no sense, you know. Now at least, people have changed.
Once my education complete అయిన తర్వాత you have joined in Mumbai ad agency as a copywriter, right?
As a copywriter.
So after copywriter again you came back to acting and direction.
Yeah, acting again. But then I told you I was very acting, and I used to what is this, you know, dancing, fight. So I started directing.
Okay.
Because that had more, you know, I could use myself more than that. I did my first picture, Meendum Kalkade. I won the Indira Gandhi Award for the best first film of a director. I did Riduvedam. Tilakan got the national award for that. Was chosen in Indian Panorama.
Okay.
I got a award for a Filmfare Award for direction also.
Okay.
So 2 Filmfare Awards for acting, 1 Filmfare Award for direction.
Okay. సోషల్ మీడియాలో యాక్టివ్గా ఉంటారా?
I love social media. It's great fun. Because you don't meet anyone. You know, believe me, I made such a lot of friends in social media.
Is it?
That they've come to meet me. I've got a lot of my good friends now are whom I met on social media.
Okay. Now we are also your friends on
Yeah.
social media.
I love social media.
ఓకే, మీరు ప్రకాష్ రాజ్ గారితో కలిసి వర్క్ చేశారా ఎప్పుడన్నా?
Yeah, I think he's a terrific actor. I
Yeah.
like him. He's a good actor. He's a terrific actor. Very sensible chap also. Very intelligent actor.
రీసెంట్లీ మా ఎలక్షన్స్ గురించి యూ హర్డ్ అబౌట్ ఇట్, ఐ థింక్. నో?
But the election.
యా,
Who won?
మోహన్ బాబు గారు సన్ ఓన్లీ సార్ యాక్చువల్లీ. యా, సో అదే ప్రకాష్ రాజ్ గారు, అండ్ హీ వాంటెడ్ టు డూ సో మెనీ గుడ్ థింగ్స్, బట్ అన్ఫార్చునేట్లీ యా హీ లాస్ట్ ఇట్. ఇట్స్ ఓకే సార్, బట్ ఎవ్రీ 2 years elections will come, no?
Yeah.
So they may get some other chance also to do the good things, definitely. Actually sir, you work with legendary directors.
Yeah.
And you are also one of the director right now. So did you make out any kind of difference between those days directors and these directors? Can you tell me
See,
that?
those days you had to learn the craft. Now I can make a film with this,
With phone, yeah.
with my iPhone.
Mm.
Yeah, because I'll have the music, everything is there on the phone. I can edit it on the phone. I can make it. You know.
Very easy right now.
It's very easy to make a film now because before you never had access to a camera. Where did you have access to anything? You had to learn it. If you took a scene, you can't see it on the monitor immediately.
True.
It went on to the lab, and then 2 days later you will see it. So you had to really know what you're doing.
Yeah. That's
Now
true.
you can see it, and if you made a mistake, you can change it. You know, you can do anything now. Again, making a picture is very simple now. What to make a picture about, that is the tough part.
True.
The subject you make, you know, how to land the subject, how to make, that is making a film is simple. Anyone can make a film. But making a film about something, making a film about the subject, making about that is important, and that very few people can master that, you know.
About your family members, sir. In the net, actually, there is a small information about it. Actually, there is a property issue.
Yeah,
lot of
there
issues
was. But I don't like to talk about it because it's, you know, the past is just gone.
No, everything is cool.
Everything is okay. I mean, but once you're taken on a ride, you know, that's it. But I don't regret it, okay? And it's money after all, it'll come and go, you know. If you think that money is the raison d'etre of life, that is wrong, you know. Money you must have to be comfortable, but when you make money your sole aim, and if you think that having 10 crores, no one sees your 100 crores in the bank, you know. If you think that, and if you feel that you're safe because of that, it's only Maya Jal, you know. It's only Maya, it's illusion. The thing to be happy is about if your health is good, and if your mind is good, and if you're kind, if you're nice, if you're sympathetic, if you listen. All those are the things that make a human being great, not money. Money makes no one great. It's important. I mean, everyone wants money, okay, but you should not be greedy for it. You need it for your work, you need it because the world is full of trickery, you know. Yeah. And I myself, you know, I have been very laid back on my money, so I have been taken on a ride many times, you know, but that doesn't make a difference. That is life. It will go on. Life goes on.
So, in years మీ లైఫ్లో, so what you have earned అంటే ఏం చెప్తారు?
It's bad to talk about money. No?
Not money, sir. Not in the money point of view.
I've learned to be kind. I've learned to be nice to people. You know, and even when I get angry, I try to control myself immediately. Though I have not mastered anything, but being kind and being nice to people, that is the most important thing, you know. I feel that it has taught me, and then cinema has taught me, you know, that even success and failure means nothing.
Yeah.
It's just you keep working, it's, you know, that's it.
ఏం నష్టపోయారు అంటే?
I've lost my innocence, my virginity. I've lost, I've lost my innocence. The innocence which I had, I'm no more innocent. I was very innocent, before. That I lost.
సార్ నేను అడిగింది ఏంటంటే యాక్చువల్లీ ఇందాక మీరు ఏం సంపాదించారంటే ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ నాట్ ఇన్ ద మనీ. నేను ఒక 4 మంచి ఫ్రెండ్స్ని సంపాదించాను,
Friends.
ఒక మంచి పేరు సంపాదించాను, లేదా ఒక మంచి యాక్టర్నే ఒక రికగ్నిషన్ సంపాదించాను. దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ ఐ హ్యావ్ ఆస్క్డ్.
Friends, then the people whom you meet, everyone is an interesting person. Everyone has a story to tell. And unless he's a nasty person, you can, when you go into a room, you can see people and you know immediately whether the vibes are good,
Yes.
And cinema, you meet a lot of people, all different kinds of people. And that's the beauty of cinema,
True. ఏదైనా మీరు షేర్ చేసుకోవాలి అంటే టు హూమ్ యూ విల్ కాల్ అండ్ షేర్?
I write it down.
ఎందుకని? ఎందుకు?
Whatever follows, if I feel something very bad, I write it down.
If it is happiness or sorrow, whatever it is.
I just pour it out, I write it down, and if it's bitter, I burn it after that, so that it's out of my mind,
You are something different person, sir, really.
Thank you so much. I hope so. Different means, it's better to be, being a different person always is trouble, because people expect you to be in a groove and they don't expect you to move this way or that way. When you're not that way, people are disturbed by it, And many people just still call me mad. He's mad, I don't talk, because my reaction to things are totally different from other people.
True.
And I have a great sense of humor, so I laugh. I love laughing. The more I have people who make me laugh and me can enjoy laughter.
Okay.
I have a friend in Kerala, he's my best friend. We enjoy laughing. Every time we talk, we'll end up laughing because we are always, because our sense of humor is the same. I love laughter.
That's great, sir. So present Telugu movie you are going to be in Telugu movie.
Yeah.
And you have worked with Kamal Haasan garu, Rajnikant garu, like legendary persons now. So and at present you are working with present generation also.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about it, sir? Any differentiation between?
Yeah, there's a difference because now the actors are much more aware, much more, because they see a lot more. When we were actors, to see a movie, you had to go to a theatre, then only video came in, it was very difficult for us to. But now, it's a beautiful time, You can see the movies, you can see other actors, and the youngsters are much more, they are dedicated and they want to do things. They love this, the beauty of cinema. And I think you get a fresher kind of people,
That's true. That's true.
They're fresh and their ideas are modern, In those days, you cannot be modern, or anyone who was modern like me, I was considered mad. Because I was not considered healthy. Anyway.
That's really great, sir. Such a great meeting with you, really.
Same here.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Prathap Pothen. Please subscribe to iDream. Okay?
అంతకు మించి ఒక్క మాట మాట్లాడితే
ఇంతకీ ఈసారి వరల్డ్ కప్ ఎవరు గెలుస్తారు తెలుసా?
ఏ టీం గెలుస్తుందా?
ఇంతకీ ఈసారి వరల్డ్ కప్ లో ఎన్ని మ్యాచ్లు ఆడతారు తెలుసా నీకు? హలో, ఇంతకీ వరల్డ్ కప్ ఏ కంట్రీలో జరుగుతుంది నీకు తెలుసా?
అయినా వరల్డ్ కప్ ఏ కంట్రీలో అబ్బా?
ఇంతకీ ఈసారి వరల్డ్ కప్ లో ఎన్ని టీమ్స్ ఆడుతున్నాయి తెలుసా?
అసలుకి నీకు డిఆర్ఎస్ ఫుల్ ఫామ్ ఏంటో తెలుసా?
డిఆర్ఎస్
వరల్డ్ కప్ లో పాకిస్తాన్ పైన ఇండియా ఎన్నిసార్లు గెలిచిందో తెలుసా?
తమ్ముడు,
అక్క
ఈసారి సెమీఫైనల్స్ లో ఇంకా ఫైనల్స్ లో కొత్త రోల్ తీసుకొస్తున్నారు నీకు తెలుసా?
అది ఆగండి ఇంతమంది ఇన్ని క్వశ్చన్లు అడిగితే నేను ఎక్కడి నుంచి ఆన్సర్ చెప్పాలా? అయినా క్రికెట్ గురించి నాకు అంత తెలీదు. అయినా ఇన్ని జెన్యూన్ క్రికెట్ డౌట్స్ ని క్లారిఫై చేయాలంటే క్రికెట్ ఎక్స్పర్ట్ కావాలి, క్రికెట్ మహాజ్ఞాని గురువు కావాలి. అది కావాలంటే నేను కాదు మా ప్రభు సార్ మీరే రావాలి.
హలో బ్రదర్, ఇది వరల్డ్ కప్ తగ్గేలే.